in the hood and whatnot. You know, even though I came from there, I converted to the suburbs. So I just made this song to let people know, man, that whether you lying in raps, whether you fabricating, whatever you doing, man, you shouldn't bring that into the music because somebody not gonna respect you as much if they do find out that that's not true. You see what I'm saying? So with this intro, I come into the song. Oh, you got them bands, huh? That's right, you the man, huh? Well, I hope you got a plan, huh? Cause these niggas ain't playing, huh? See what I'm saying? Like all this dudes talking in the tracks talking about they got the pack or they got the sack, all this and that. What's gonna happen when somebody catch you out on that block or at that show and they test you and you ain't got that? See what I'm saying? You just put yourself in this bad predicament by talking about some stuff you don't have or don't do when you can just easily keep it 100 and attract that crowd that's gonna like you for who you are.
I respect that.
I feel where you're coming from. I do get tired of hearing the same raps. I got this.
And then most of the people saying it, they don't have it.
They don't have it.
Cause I know a lot of dudes personally, you know, dudes I may have went to school with and whatnot, they talked about they didn't shot up this many type of guns and
did this.
And I know this dude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't got none of that.
Right.
But I mean it sounds good. So I mean, you know, it's a lot of people, it's a lot of artists in the industry, mainstream and indie. You know, I won't really put out no names, but you know, it's a lot of people that do it. But I just say, man, just be you, man. Just speak on what you've been through or what you know. You see what I'm saying? They respect you more.
Yeah, I definitely agree, man. I definitely agree. And I support anybody with that point of view. You know what I mean? I support the hustle. So, I mean, be yourself, man, because a lot of people are faking. I mean, and it is like I saw something on the computer the other day, and I didn't get a chance to go in depth and read it, but it said, Wale says, all artists have to be a little fake, you know, and that was the quotes. It was on Z1079's website. You know, I didn't get a chance to go back and read that yet. What do you think he meant by that? Because I asked him, I put that statement out there before the other day, and somebody gave me why they think that they agreed.
Well, actually, with Wale being one of my favorite artists, you know, I could kind of think from his point of view in saying all artists have to be a little fake is that, you know, I think it's on the political side. You have to, you know, pat babies on the back. You know, you got to do certain things that you wouldn't normally do in order to get further. You see what I'm saying? Like for instance, like a Wale would have to, you know, collab with, you know, just saying he would have to collab with Trinidad James or somebody that's not even in his lane or something in order to, you know, gather them fans or whatnot. You know, be political, talk Trinidad, get a collab or something going so that he can open up or get a collab going with anybody you see that he don't really mess with in real life. He might look at dude and be like, I don't really mess with dude, but I'll collab with him in order to gain some of his fans. Like I see that as being fake, but still, I mean, you gotta, you know, a lot of people do this political. It's just like, you know, people going to, you know, events and talking to DJs and artists that they really don't like and all that just so they can get the radio spins and all that.
Okay. Do you think that, because I can relate to, I'm sure the people do that with the DJs, but do you think locally people mess with people on songs through the politics? Locally?
I honestly think smart ones do. Mm-hmm. I know it's a lot that, you know, they mess with them because they're their friends, they grew up with them, whatnot, but the ones who really want to get to that next level, they do.
That's what's up, man, because it needs to be done locally. You know what I mean? In order for us to go global, we got to first master this local. You know what I mean? And it ain't really nobody big coming in right now to grab us and snatch us up like they did Bone. You know what I mean? So Bone but that's why they didn't last in the long run, because they didn't have a business side.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because somebody came and snatched them up. But the thing about us is, by them leaving us here for dead and slowly pulling one or two here or there, you know, over the years, it showed us that we got to go get it on our own. Yeah, so we building businesses. You know, we're not just artists anymore. We're developing. And
I could see it. You know, I could see the city coming together for sure. Like with the Bone situation, I heard, you know, when they first started, it was a bad situation, but it was more for the publicity. Like, it was more for them to be shown. Just like, you know, I seen an interview once with Jim Jones talking to Meek Mills back when he had braids. Mm-hmm. You know, back when he was running Philly. And Meek didn't want to sign because he Meek knew, he studied the business. He was smarter than a lot of street dudes. He seen that I'm getting so much in Philly, I could book shows. I mean, I could book events. You know, I could book up the studio, all this and that. I'm getting all this money. Why would I go sign with a label and have to break them off? You see what I'm saying? So Jim Jones basically told him, like, you know, everybody's a prostitute in the beginning. You know, everybody's getting used. It's what you make it. You know, you could flip that in a year, 2 years. You could flip that and you could be right on top or right even with that business. You see what I'm saying? But that's why there's so many different type of deals. If you're smart and you establish your business first, you can go in and get a partnership deal instead of an artist deal where you under somebody. You see what I'm saying? Just like
on a label deal.
Yeah, like
label deal.
Something like how Wale and Meek got with Ross. You see what I'm saying? They his artists, but they can do what they want.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So
Different
they
people
probably
get
just
it.
have a contract where they have to give him so many records.
You gotta have leverage. You see what I'm saying? If you ain't got no leverage, a label could come. You know, a lot of people from the streets, they hungry. A label could come. Bad Boy come to Cleveland right now and say, who want to sign? Meet me down at 107.9. You don't think it's going to be a million dudes down there like what? And he going to be telling all these dudes, all right, you do this, this, and that. Basically, out of your first 10.2 million, I get 10, but you're going to get publicity. So you're going to see $200,000 after 4 years, but you're going to be known. Yeah, they going to line up.
Down, that's a regular job.
They going to line up.
$50,000 a year.
And they're going to be down there lined up all the way to Tower City or something. The line will be retarded, but you see what I'm saying? A lot of people jump into them situations because they hungry, man. They at least want to tell their people they made it out. And it's more to it, man. If you establish your business and go in there, you know, MGK had leverage. That's why he was able to have Bad Boy do some type of funding for EST. That's why, you know, he's pushing double now. Like that was, you know, from what I read on, that's not from his own funds, that's through Bad Boy. So when you got leverage, man, you can go to a label and you can negotiate. A lot of dudes don't want to establish that leverage. You know, it's a lot of talented people, man. I won't lie. I didn't come across a lot of talented people because I listen. Because I want to see what the level of talent is so that I know if I got to step it up or if I'm cool. But, you know, a lot of people, they talented, they don't know the business. They're going to end up getting into a situation where it don't even, you know, show. So it won't matter. All that work they done put into all them nights writing and all that. Study, you got to learn the business, man. A lot of A&Rs will tell you straight up, learn the business.
All right. And learning the business is not copying somebody's swagger, you know. Learning the business is learning the business. You gotta do some research.
Oh no, he good.
The candy monster.
No, he good.
I see Shu we gotta have some candy with Shu in the house, man.
You put some candy.
Hey, he good.
You put some candy or some cereal in front of Shu.
We just killed the great apple.
You'll have me for a second.
That's what's up, man. We about to get you guys to some music right now. We gonna get you back to this cold interview with the homie Shu. We gonna get to this Young Guidance Days in right now. This is my homie, Mr. World Star, Cleveland, Ohio. Let's go, man.
What's the dude name?
Right here, Young Guidance.
I heard it.
YG. He's a hustler.
The Angle joint.
Yeah. He ain't the best lyrically,
I be seeing
but
him
he's
on
a
World
hustler
Star.
I seen a video on World Star. I seen another dude on World Star.
His last joint, they deleted or something.
Yeah. I was he just sponsored the Rebel Army movie premiere the other day for that movie 216 that the dude Zaire put out. You know, he had hella people in it. He had Mook in it, Maul Tsunami, Beautiful the Beast. That's the girl from World Star. The local people and shit. It's on the Facebook. And then they had a joint at the Sexy Girl Awards at the B-side the other night. So I hit both of them. I met Nova the Rebel. You hit him yet?
Yeah, that's my homie.
That's your homie? I just met him, but it's like this same vibe, because this is what I bring. You know, this is the conversation I bring to the table, so it don't differ. So when I hollered at him, it was the same thing. So I got his number. I got to hit him up today. But I just told him, man, like it's I can't speak for Cleveland as a whole.
He was up, you know, for Lyricist of the Year with me.
Okay. You say he was what?
He was up for Lyricist of the Year alongside me.
Okay. Who else was in that category?
I know me, him, a dude named Ian Kotrana, and my dude Israel out of Visible Lyrics. You know the people I know.
What side of town you from?
Like 93rd area, Broadway.
Broadway. Okay. That's what's up. I'm also.
You said you went to Bedford, right?
Yeah, so when I was up there, you know, up in Bedford area, I went there my whole life, basically, but before there, I was on 93rd, like Anderson, in the area.
Yeah, you hoop for the school too, huh? I used to
For
hoop
East
too.
Side.
Yeah, I used to hoop.
I hooped for East High in 06.
Oh, hell yeah. I was on the team ever since I came in here, 9th grade to 12th.
My dude texting me about the show right now. He said, I hear you on the radio talking shit.
That's what's up.
What year you come out, Shu?
07.
I'm 01. So I'm way before your time.
Oh no.
Hey, man, you came out
That was
in your phone, right?
That's what he sent me. Dude, John.
And I ain't acting funny, but at the end of the day, it's still all about the money. I'm uptown stunting, up the way grinding. Yeah,
you know what?
Boy still up the way shining. The boy ain't a dummy, and I ain't acting funny, but at the end of the day, it's still all about the money.
I see we got listeners though. Shit, we gonna debut it live. I let A-Rod here yesterday. I let Cedar Side Moan here yesterday in his studio. And so far, Shu, I let DJ 1+2 just hear it too. He said he gotta have that strip club joint ASAP. And